Are you staying in this country here, or you are planning to stay in this country, then you go back to your home country? That is the first and the most important question I usually ask people, especially when they come to ask for my advice. If you are brand new in any country you have gone, whether you have gone to that particular country through visiting, studying, conference, marriage, whatever it is, you have to make that decision that I'm in this country on a permanent basis, or I'm coming here for 6 months, a year, 2 years, then I'm planning to go back to my home country. Making that decision very early helps you a lot in so many ways. The biggest way is to be able to make a decision to help you on your immigration processes. If you are planning to stay in that country on the permanent basis, it means you will be in a position to determine what are your qualifications, which immigration pathway is aligning with your qualifications and the documents you have, and possible how long will it take for you to change the status, possible to adjust to become permanent resident of that particular country. So it helps you in immigration because you know now I'm staying here on a permanent basis. But if you're going back to your home country, you care less about the immigration processes because you don't want to stay in that particular country. So make that decision very early. Another advantage of making that decision very early is for you to be in a position to figure out what profession you want to pursue, and most importantly, if there are professional certifications needed, which one you need to take or not. For instance, let's say you are studying law here in the United States, and your goal is to go back to your home country. You don't need to do the bar exam. Here in the United States, you'll go back to your home country. Maybe you are already a lawyer. Maybe you have already have the bar exam, or you went to the law school, depending on the restrictions and the requirements for your country. You're already a registered lawyer. So for that case, you don't need to take another certification. And sometimes by knowing or making the decision that I'm staying on it permanently, it helps you to see, maybe I was planning to do this particular program, but that program you made a decision based on the material conditions of your country. But now you are in different material conditions of a different country. So you might change the profession if you want to stay in that country on the permanent basis. So that is something, another advantage to make that decision, especially very, very early. Another advantage for you to make the decision very early, whether you are staying or not staying, it will help you with your professional networking. It will help you to determine who is going to be your friend. It helps you in so many other ways, because if I'm staying longer here, I know in the long run I have to know what type of friends. And those friends might give you more tips or different things. Sometimes they might not be into the normal, traditional immigration learning. So that is another way to help you. But all in all is, once you make a decision, you are staying early, you are staying in this country or living, will help you to determine about your finances, about retirement, about the issue about insurance, about so many other factors will help you to be able to determine. So make sure you make that decision very, very early. I've seen people, they don't make that decision early. Maybe they come for visiting, they plan, I'll stay there for 1 week or 1 month or 2 weeks, but they are given 6 months at the airport. So once they're here, they're staying for 5 months, maybe in 2 weeks. 1 week left, 2 weeks left before their visa expires or their duration to stay in the United States is going to be over. That is, they make the decision. Oh, I think I like it here in America, I want to stay longer. At that time, you are too late. So you have to make the decision early so that you can be in a position to know how can you extend, how can you change the visa status, how can you be economically advancing in this particular country. So those are a few things you need to know and to pay attention when you go to a new country. Make the decision whether you are staying or whether you are going back to your home country very, very soon, very, very early.